Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey if it's your first time here. So today let's talk about some major keys to self-love. And I love talking about self-love, you guys. These are some things that I've been learning in my own life and I wanted to share them with you. So make sure you drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts on them. Drop me your favorite self-love tip that you like to practice for yourself. And for today, let's focus on feminine energy, which is really about our intuition, our inner world, and being in tune, like with our needs and what's going on inside. Tune in to our feelings, which are a lot of times right, okay? Especially as women, we want to be connected to our intuition and be in tune with ourselves. Self-love for me is all about this relationship that we have with ourselves. So it's all about getting to know who you are, trying to see, okay, what's me versus what are the things that I've just picked up from the outside world, the persona, the ego, the mask, versus your truest essence, your rare, unique imprint. You know, we're all like bits of God, bits of source out here, right? So you're unique and you're rare. And the self-love journey for me is all about getting to know yourself, learning to love your rareness, your uniqueness, who you really are, your authentic self. But a lot of times that's layered under our conditioning. And so that's why we want to be intentional with our self-love journey. A lot of times I'll see self-love videos floating around or self-care, and it's talking about the external, right? Let's focus on our inner world and really feeling good from the inside out. One thing you want to do for self-love is let outdated relationships fall away. Let them go. This includes all kinds of people, you guys, because I think that we as women, we've been conditioned to be the nice girl, just tolerate a bit too much, okay? And so part of self-love that I've been discovering is being in your Queen of Swords energy and using your logic as well as your emotion, right? And so life moves in seasons and not everyone's meant to be in your life forever. And I know this is sad to hear sometimes, but it's true and it's gonna free you. How many times have you been in a friendship or been in a relationship or been around people where deep inside, you know it's probably not the healthiest thing for you, but you're still around? Letting go and change can be hard because we want to be in our comfort zone. It's safe, it's familiar, but part of self-love is growing and allowing yourself to expand and gain new experiences, make room in your life for new energy. And so this includes letting relationships that no longer serve you or that you recognize are toxic out of your life. So I'm talking about relationships with anyone, right? It could be family members, it could be your best friend, frenemies, you know, all types of stuff. If you're sensing insincerity, if you're sensing shade, you know, gossip, they don't really like you, they don't really rock with you. This is about using our intuition. You're going to be able to tune in and pick it up. These are the type of relationships you just want to cut ties with, because what's going to happen is it's going to end up hurting you. If you keep continuing, it's going to end up hurting you. So this sucks, but when you're leveling up in life, remember, like the seasons, even soulmates, you guys, not all soulmates are meant to be in your life forever. I've talked about this best friend that I had from like age 12 to like 21, and we were tight like sisters, always together. And then we ended up going our separate ways. Like life took us in different directions, and for a long time I didn't understand why until God revealed it to me like years later. And then I was so grateful because I was like, that relationship was meant to end at that time. People are in your life for seasons, and you can, when we talk about loving ourselves, it's about choosing ourselves and our health, mental health, our well-being first. Not squishing how we feel for the sake of holding on to a relationship that is hurting us, essentially. So it's not about anyone else being a bad person. It's about alignment and what's vibrationally gonna help you to thrive in life versus what's gonna bring you down. So like pay attention to how you feel with the people in your life. Do you feel rejuvenated? Do you feel loved truly for who you really are? Or do you have to be a certain way with that person to get approval or to get acceptance, or for them not to not rock the boat? Can you be your true self? Or if you're being your true self, does that cause problems? If it causes problems, then that's a sign for you that you know, like, hey, maybe this is not someone that I have to be around. Yes, they were my best friend or friend for so many years. Okay, maybe that's when you needed them. You guys needed to cross paths. But then after a while, letting go. And this is a huge theme in my life right now. Let me know if you can relate. Letting go, being free. And it doesn't mean that you hate anyone. It doesn't mean that you wish them bad, nothing like that. But self-love is about loving yourself, doing what's best for you. So if you're sensing some shade, if you're sensing something's off, or if you're feeling like a relationship is keeping you stagnant in your life, it's not helping you grow, then you're just like stunting your own growth, and you don't want to do that. So some signs of some relationships that might need to fall out of your life: if they are just cluttering your mind with negative energy, because it's all about energy. Everything's energy and vibration, right? So if they're just always full of negativity, if they put self-doubt into your mind, like let's say that you're starting a new business and you share it with them and they're like, are you sure you want to do that? You know, and they're like planting negative seeds, right? Like you don't need to be around that energy. And just like shade, it's interesting, you guys. Like I had this so-called friend growing up, and something just always seemed a little bit off, but for some reason I just wanted to hold on to that relationship thinking that this was a friend when it really wasn't. And time again would kind of show that to me, but I like kind of would look the other way and just focus on the good, right? A lot of times we want to see people with rose-colored glasses, but I'm telling you, this can really stunt your own growth. So something that's been helping me in my life, and it's about self-love, is saying, wait a minute, is this relationship good for me? Like, is it helping me truly? You know, like, are they pouring into my cup or are they knocking it over? Like, how do I feel around this person? What do they talk to me about? Like, or am I sensing jealousy? Am I sensing just bad vibes, right? Bad energy, bad vibes. And so a major key to self-love: letting outdated relationships fall away, setting them away with love. And this gives you want to do it because this will give you a chance to have memories of the good times with them, right? And hold those memories with you instead of creating like unnecessary drama. Don't drag things out. Is this mean, you guys? I don't know, but hey, it's been helping me, right? And it's also a little bit sad. I have to be honest, it's a little bit sad. It's just part of life, right? If they're really truly meant to be in your life, they will come back in. But when you're in tune with yourself, this is how you're gonna be able to decipher. You're gonna have discernment, okay? So the second way that we can really love ourselves, a self-love tip, is honoring your own feelings and needs. Okay, so I see this as emotional intelligence, and we talk about this relationship with ourselves. We want to be real with ourselves, tune into our needs. We do not want to rely on the outside world for this, because the world does not give a dang how you feel, so you should give a dang how you feel, right? I am so serious, especially ladies. We're in a patriarchy, right? I saw the Barbie movie recently, and it was funny because it was way more deep than I anticipated. I had brought my 6-year-old to see it, and she was like, after the first few dance scenes, she was like drifting off because it was like deep, right? So I actually really enjoyed it, but I don't think you would want to take your kids to see it because it was just way different of a vibe than I thought. And tell me why one of the main characters' name was Sasha, and I was like, what? And she was like popping off talking about the patriarchy and all these things. So I see you, Hollywood. I'm not mean though. She was really mean in the beginning, but I'm just playing. So anyways, emotional intelligence. You want to care how you feel. You want to be in tune with how you feel, and find your own balance. So we're in the patriarchy, right? So it's not built for a woman, and that's what the movie was talking about too. When we talk about feminine energy, for example, me, I create a work rest balance in my life. Like I need that. I've noticed that it helps me to thrive, but it's like I have to work for it. Rest is a revolution in today's world because we're in a hustle culture. That's what's praised. Get up and work real hard all the time, right? You're lazy if you take your vacation time at work. What do you do on the weekends? You should be moving too, and then it's like you've been moving all week. Like it's just super off balance. And so you want to be in tune with what you need. You're not lazy if you rest. You're not selfish if you prioritize yourself. Self-love, caring, care more.
Yes.
Somebody care, please.
How you feel. Validate your feelings. Say it's okay. Be there for yourself. Sometimes, like every emotion that we feel, there's always like an underlayer. It goes deeper, right? So like, let's say somebody's angry. You might see somebody like, oh, they're angry, you're having a bad day. No, they're not angry. Angry is how it's manifesting, but really it's pain, it's sadness, right? So we want to be in tune. How do you feel? And then validate that. Don't be like so harsh with yourself. You shouldn't be feeling that way. What the heck? Be tough. Like we've been taught, not just men, but women too, like be tough, be stronger. And so I love to share with you guys about tuning in to your feminine energy, being soft with yourself as well as strong, balancing that Queen of Swords with the Queen of Cups, which I love that card. Oh my gosh, check out my Etsy store. I have some original artwork, I think 3 pieces on the Queen of Cups. It's beautiful energy. You want to learn about that archetype and embody her divine feminine energy. And so be in tune with what you need. Find balance in your life and care how you feel, because otherwise it's going to create resentment, bitterness. You're going to be too tired, overworked, overstretched. Okay, and so being in tune with how you feel also means speaking your truth, because that's really about self-love too, you guys. Being your authentic self and not being afraid. Like we don't want to fall into the people pleaser trap and, oh, what do other people think about me? No, like your feelings are valid. Your voice matters. You might be surprised how much it can spread. You know, our words are power themselves, they're energy. They vibrate into the universe. So you want to be mindful, intentional, and know that you matter. How you feel, it matters. It's shaping the whole world, and God lives within you. Don't ever think of anybody is higher or more important than you are, because it's not true. This world will try to use shame, fear, guilt to manipulate you to feel small, but you don't have to. Like you're born to be a star, like to shine your light. A star, like as in your energy is exuberant. You're full of life force energy. So how you think, what you have to say, what's in your heart, your intuition, it's valid. And so express yourself. This is a way that you honor your feelings and you let them out. You open your throat chakra and you honor your needs and your own feelings. And in the same way, honoring your own heart and intuition, okay? Even if other people don't get it, because people are gonna judge you anyways, so you might as well live your life the way that you want to and stay true to your own heart, no matter what anyone else has to say. Okay, so the third way that we can practice self-love is to have energetic boundaries, okay? One of my favorite tarot readers, she said a long time ago, she's like, you only have so many F's to give, like in a day. And it is so true. Like our time is limited on earth, right? Each day you only have 24 hours and then we don't know when we're off this plane, right? And so that is your most valuable asset in your life, is your energy, your attention, what you give your attention to. And we see it in the modern day world, right? Because views sell, right? And commercials, like everything is trying to grab your attention. Everything, every app, literally everything, even your boyfriend, your mama, everybody wants your attention, right? Attention is energy, and what you focus on grows. What you focus on, you're giving your energy to. And this is why you want to be so mindful when we talk about self-love, about having boundaries up energetically. Do you guys know that even the things that you see visually with your eyes are seeping into you? You are absorbing it. It's so interesting. This is like, I think the third time I've awakened I've gotten up in the morning. I don't like that word morning. When I rose, I'll remember my dream from the night before. And this is the third time I've realized that the dream, it circled around visual things I've seen during the day and then mixed in like with my own subconscious and me on the astral plane doing my thing, right? But the things you see, the things I've been seeing on commercials, on thumbnails, are now making their way into my dreams. And the same thing is happening for you. I guarantee you this. So this is why I get so irritated if I turn on the TV, they have all these little boxes, right? If you have a Fire Stick, of like, they're showing you like Amazon, Prime, blah, 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 every app. Even though I'm not even subscribed to those apps, but it's just still showing up. Everything wants your attention. And it makes me so irritated when I'll see like big old negative words. I'm not even gonna bother to say them, but it's like violence or lust or just crap. And why is this the case? It's not just to grab your attention, but it's trying to program you. It's trying to place ideas in your mind, vibrations, right? And so energetic boundaries for self-love. You can say no. It's okay. You don't have to give your attention, your energy out all the time. Bring your energy back in. I like to do this, especially before bed. Call my energy back to me. Or if I'm noticing so much mental chatter up here, meditation. It's about relaxing the mind, focusing, bringing your attention, your energy back in to connect with source, connect with your own soul, calm yourself, be at peace, inner peace, right? And so you want to create energetic boundaries, you guys. People will try to get your attention, and a lot of times could even be negative. Like they want to steal your energy, your attention, to get into your mind, to implant whatever it is they want, which is why I'm cautious. Who do I follow? People who I'm gonna receive great energy. I'm gonna receive helpful information. It's gonna help me grow. If you're not helping me grow, you got to go. Or like Ralph Smart says, infinite waters. If it's not helping you evolve, then it's a distraction. And it's so true. Like, I'll unfollow people. We only have so many F's to give in a day. Okay, so be mindful, be intentional what you're giving your energy to. It's priceless because time is something you can never get back, like this life experience. So make sure you're following people that are actually helping you, that you are protecting yourself. If you're sensing bad energy, if you're sensing negativity, if you're sensing someone just sucks your energy, it just takes from you, but it doesn't give to you, gotta go. Okay, guys, so the last thing I want to share about self-love today, major keys to self-love, how we can really love ourselves. So ironically enough, this is about allowing yourself to accept love and receive love. Life is all about balance. Yes, you want to have energetic boundaries and you want to protect your energy. And you want to let relationships that no longer serve you in your life or stunting your growth, you want to let them go, right? You want to tune into how you feel inside, give love to yourself. But we are little pieces of the whole. The truth is oneness. And so the people, the souls that you do allow into your universe, into your orbit, be intentional and open yourself to receive love. This is why it's so important who you surround yourself with, who's in your circle, who you allow to be in your mind, be in your heart, your energy, who you allow to dwell near you, because it's gonna like merge. Energy is contagious. Be mindful who you have around you. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. It doesn't matter if they're so-called family. It doesn't matter if they're your uncle's best friend's barber. It doesn't matter about any of that. It matters, how do you feel? Are they helping you grow? Or are they just like toxic energy is toxic energy if we take our feelings out of it, right? And so when you have the right people around you, opening up yourself to receive love, accepting love. And when we talk about our feminine energy, we haven't been taught this. Like, we've been taught, ladies, a lot of times to just give, 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 give. And depending on how you were raised, if you went through some tough dynamics growing up, we can find ourselves chasing love. Chasing love. Well, I gotta get something outside of myself to feel whole and good about myself. But no, you don't. You want to give that love to yourself, and then when that way you're going to attract the right people into your life, and then you want to open up your heart to receive love. Yes, we give love, but we can also receive love, and it's about balance. I pour, you pour. Healthy relationships, and this is something that's so crucial to self-love. For a long time, because of the things that I experienced in my life, I would just be giving love, giving love, giving love, giving love, and being like, well, if I don't receive it back, well, that's okay. Like, I'm used to it, which is really sad to say, but I know that this is the case for so many of you out there, because the world is crazy and chaotic and is selfish and is ego all down here, because we're in a plane of duality and we're here to learn and grow. So as I heal myself, I'm going to share with you that you are worthy to receive love. Yes, true love comes from yourself, but also a beautiful gift from our Creator is true love from others. When you truly love yourself, you're going to know how that feels, and then you're going to know what love feels like as well from others. And so you want to open up your heart to receive love, because we don't want to block it. Sometimes fear can block love. Love and fear cannot coexist, right? I've heard this recently. And fear blocks love. Why do we fear? Well, if you went through chaos in your life and you've gotten hurt, then there might be a program running like, oh no, I don't want to love because that comes with hurt. I don't want to open up myself to love. I'll give love, but maybe I won't receive it. And there's so much we can talk about with something like that. Drop me a comment if you want me to make a video on that. But you are worthy to accept love and receive it as much as you give it. And love will pour in freely, so we talk about, that's the healthiest love for you. It's not about forcing anything, but it's about giving love and then it being mutual, it coming back to you. You give and then they give. And this is gonna nourish you on your self-love journey. This is gonna help you feel fulfilled. Like the 10 of Cups, the family energy, like we're not meant to go through this journey alone. We don't have to. It's so cool, it's so cool how Source works, how God works. We have two of so many things. Like we have two eyeballs. Well, really, we have more if you think about it, third eye. But life is like a mirror. And then there's duality here, right? Like hot and cold, night and day. So there's like two. There's the external world, the internal world. We want to have the self-love, but God is so good that we can receive from others too. And that's what's gonna make you balance self-love and the love in your life from a partner, from children, from family, friends. And it doesn't have to be your physical family. A lot of times you can choose who your family is by your resonance. Really makes you feel good. Like minds, like souls, similar missions in life, similar perspectives, the things you love to do. You might find your best friends doing those same things, and that's your soul tribe, and allow them to love you. Don't block yourself away from love. Open your heart chakra, which is something we're all here to do. Allow real love to pour in, plus your own self-love. This is how you're gonna feel overflowing with love. You're gonna be ready to serve the world and be feeling in a high vibration. I'm sending you so much love and so much power and healing on your journey. I hope that these self-love tips helped you. These are my major keys to self-love. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Things I wanna say to you.